Hi folks, this is Lee Murphy of artbyleemurphy.com, the maker of all the art you see on that website and on what you see in the videos too here. And as you can see, this is not a painting or a drawing or such, but I guess you could probably call it more fine craft than art, but then again, that's just, it's all in the eye of the beholder. And this was an example of something I made a little while ago, and fits with the whole hashtag don't settle for an off-the-shelf life. I wanted something that was kind of a neat, fun, decorative, or whatever, not say decorative, but useful, but not bad looking, something that would fit a woman's hands, not so much a man's hands when it came to something light and utilitarian. So what I ended up doing is teaching myself a lot about leatherworking, a lot about how to make a knife, and this is what pretty much I came up with. Now, here is the knife itself. Let me unhook it from here. And I try to function stack or do more things that use things here that would settle for more that would suffice for more than one thing. So that is a carabiner clip attached to a few yards of 75-pound paracord that can be unwound and used for whatever it is when you're out on the trail. And here is the knife. Now I wanted something small but with a good sturdy blade, and something that's, folks aren't going to object to. It's only 3-inch blade, so it's legal to carry in a lot more places than the big knives. And of course, being an artist, I love the frou-frou decorative. It's hard to put it here in the light here. There we go. I love the beautiful Byzantine decorative element of a nice Damascus steel blade. So I ended up finding one of those and picking out a handle and deciding how I wanted it to look. I'll get it a little bit closer here, the light's not good. And then find one of these neat little decorative mosaic pins. And it took me a long time to shape that handle without losing the texture all through here. I didn't want to sand that all off and lose it. Anyway, nice sharp knife, sturdy blade, nice and thick, and fits my hand. Of course, as I was making it, I made it so it would fit exactly what I wanted. It's a little short still, so I can stick my hand through here, and it seems to have held up pretty well. Anyhow, I had to teach myself how to make things out of leather because I wanted something that would really, be artsy-fartsy cool looking and still be useful. So what this is of course I made the strap here, and for anybody looking to save money, I went to a thrift store and found all of the brass fittings you see here, down here and all that, and down here for like $1 off of old purses and handbags, and just stripped them all off and used these, and they're super sturdy, and couldn't be any cheaper. Just tear up an old handbag. And sometimes I've seen where leather crafters and makers will actually use the entire garment, purse, wallet, whatever it is you find in these stores, but I didn't do that here. I just used standard stuff from the leather crafting store. Anyhow, so this is an old compass that I found that I figure I'd attach on there. It's a little bit ungainly, and I might find something else that looks better, but for now this will do. And then I ended up doing this. I made these little pockets for, they're on here pretty strong so they don't fall out. And then I used the brass catch right here to make sure that they don't fall out on the trail. And so what we have here is a little peanut lighter right here. It needs to be filled up anyway. And it's waterproof. And when it's filled up, it works very nicely. And this is just a standard tube that, if it's in there, there's actually a roll of course it won't come out now that, oh, there it is. Once it's on video, things don't work as well. This is a piece of high quality sandpaper that I can use as a miniature knife sharpener, and it works very well for that. Anyhow, so, and then I wanted something that was maximal useful-wise. I mean, this will go around and hang like a bandolier, and it will also go to this right here if I wanted it to hang differently, like that, across the chest or whatever, across the backpack or something like that. And then on the back, I made it so there's 2 layers, so a belt can fit through this area, go through that way, or just like a regular holster type, or you can feed a belt or strap this way all the way down, and you can have it like a cross belt carry. So try to make it as, you know, it's not particularly well sewn. It's one of my just, you know, learning pieces and such, but I figure I would share that with folks to see if it would actually be of use to anybody else. I imagine somebody who's a good knife maker and a good leather crafter could make something really, really neat along this line if they really knew what they're doing and make it actually look really good. Anyhow, hope that was helpful, and hoping maybe it was inspiring people to, once again, hashtag don't settle for an off-the-shelf life. We are humans, and we are smart enough to make stuff for ourselves, and if it doesn't really suit you, or it makes you start to go down the slippery slope of making decisions, not just this, but in life in general, making decisions that aren't quite right for you, but they seem to be expedient when you know there's a possibility you could use your own creativity and make exactly what you want for your most optimal living. Anyhow, hopefully that was helpful, and thank you for watching.